All right, guys, we're back. We got a new Samsung X Cover Pro. I'm looking forward to putting the phone together on Friday. Friday, I'm going with Leroy. Leroy, the semi-trucker, got a new job hauling garbage from New York City to upstate and salt back to the city. So he's having fun. I just noticed I knocked a whole chunk out of the tail light. So anyway, I want to go with you guys and cover a bunch of stuff we did on the Honda. This is take 3. I had to delete a bunch of stuff off the phone, a bunch of apps and whatnot, because this phone is a pile of trash. So because of that, now I'm able to show you guys a little bit further along on the work. So let's cover the brake pedal. That was a good half a day's work. Worked on it several hours yesterday, several more hours this morning. So it's all hooked up now, baby. I am so relieved and excited. You have no idea. So where we're at now is chain tension is all the way, and then that makes this pretty tight. Well, not tight exactly. So I got this pedal off. This was really hard, so I got it so it would move, but I couldn't get it to slide over. So I built a puller. Showing you guys my puller. I built this the other year. It's got a bunch of different holes for all kinds of different things. It's just a 1/2-inch bolt and nut. And I'll set that back up there. I drilled a hole here and here and tried to pull with the puller, but the pulling bolt went sideways in the hole and mushroomed the shaft. So that made a whole bunch of problems. I knocked it all the way back in and tried to fix the tuliping, the mushrooming. I got some of it fixed, but I wasn't able to actually get the shaft off. So I think it was yesterday, I went and slotted partway in on the shaft. And this style of brake pedal has a coil spring in here that presses on the frame and then pushes back on up here. So actually, I nicked the spring and it broke apart today. So after I broke the spring, that put me in a position where now it's time to just take the torch and cut all the rest of the way across here. So after I did that, I was able to draw the shaft off. And yesterday I actually cut the tuliping off, just a small sliver, about the width where the cotter pin go through. And so I got that back off, brought the pedal over in the shop, welded the hole, straightened that out. I wish I could show you guys what I did, but I took a brass rod and pressed it, stuck it through here. This is maybe 1/2 inch, so significantly smaller than the shaft itself. So I put it all the way through and then cut little triangles of flashing and pushed it in behind, which pushed the rod out against the cut. And by doing that trick, I was able to fill in everything without intruding into the inner diameter of the pedal shaft, or the pedal, the pipe thing. So after that, I brought it over here, drilled a hole. This is a Cub Cadet pedal spring that's actually made to do this very job on a Cub Cadet. That's pretty cool, because I'm a Cub Cadet super fan as well. I had to take the plastic floor out, and I tried to drill the heads off. This head over here, I was able to get it off, but it's still melted in the plastic. So what it ends up being is this. It's very unfortunate. I hate those Phillips screws, and the thing is, this little wheeler's 30 years old now, and New York has a lot of humidity, so the rust is relentless. Bolts like this, they'll probably snap right off. So that's the very same kind of issue with the pedal. There's actually a grease seal on either side of the pedal slug, and I ground those edges off. So now the pedal has got a ton of free play all the way over to there. So I ground off more than I needed to, but I just ground the sides flat so it wouldn't be all jagged and weird. So that's that. I got that to work. put the cable in. This was all messed up, so I welded in the top here. I covered that in the previous video. Drilled these out to size, and then I figured out you can put a washer on the back of the small spring and then use a big spring to help. Basically, this cable is, it's not that great. So also I was able to, I put a drill in the drill press and then stuck it in the cover and just pulled on the cover. And then what happened is it drilled outwards in an arc. So all of these, I think 6 holes are drilled outwards in an arc. I put 3 bolts in bottom, 1 at the top, and then I ran out, so I siliconed this hole and this hole. And then we have a bead of silicone all the way around. So this is actually waterproof. And then I'm trying to find, there's a drain bung here, and there's a breather. Oh, I can feel it with my fingers. There's a breather up here, so that's pretty cool. So now we got this working right. Got it adjusted right. Here's what our hitch is going to look like. I got a hole up here to hook a hook into, tow rope, clevis, and I welded a piece of pipe in here. And I happen to have this from years ago, so that's full 80-90 weight gear oil with a little bit of head space for air. Trying to get this on camera. I think I'll put some tape on there, but that should keep those bearings running for a long time, keep them running healthy. New chain, new sprockets, everything's tensioned up pretty tight. Actually, I think it'll be fine though, because they stretch a bit once they get worn in. The fender brackets back on. And this is tacked up and down, so we'll be able to tip this to make it flat. So right now we're ready to throw the wheels on. Pretty excited about that. Those are right there, nicely painted. As soon as we get this done, we can move over on the 3-wheeler. So, all right, let's go cover some mail items that came in. It's pretty cool. Old 30-year-old wheeler. So look at these beauties. I think the one's got some dust in it, but even the washers on the hardware are like new. No rust anywhere. This came from from Salt Lake City, Utah. So it is absolutely mint. We got the seat cover for the 3-wheeler, pull cord 3-wheeler, the diesel radiator belt, fan belt, 3-wheeler, handbrake cable, light. Oh yeah, the kids had this in the junkyard. That's the choke cable for 3-wheeler. I got this muffler. It's got fiberglass batting in there. It's going to be pretty sweet, I have a feeling. I've built mufflers like that before, and they sound amazing. So I got the double V-belt for the John Deere mower, and the idler pulley for the John Deere mower. Spring, my friends, is not far hence. Not far at all. So, that's my new Samsung Galaxy X Cover Pro. Making honking sounds. Battery's probably dead. This whole area is dirty from doing fab work. I feel like I'm zoomed in a lot. Alright. So, one thing that came in the mail today is this 50-pound blaster kit. I didn't order it off of this name wasn't on the listing, so I don't think so. You'd assume the sticker would have been, but yeah, I didn't order from Harbor Freight. I ordered from eBay, but it came $60. I think it was 60 on the nose. 3.5 CFM at 50 pounds, and then down here it says 1 horsepower. And this is my compressor, 4 CFM at 90, 1.6 running horse. So it's going to be right in the ballpark of where this should be a nice package. All right, we covered that. All right, special thanks to Reed. I went over to see Reed last night, and he gave me a set of tires that I guess came from the John Deere dealer scrapyard. They're 2611 by 12, and it says 4PR. It's a 4-ply rating. They're rated at 18 psi and operating load 1360 pounds at 22 psi. So they're pretty well shot, but they'll be really good. I mean, there's a lot of sidewall here, but they'll be good for... Reed thought they might have been off a skid loader. In there's got one tire plug. They might fit on the 149s. There's a wide set of wide wheels off that 1682. So I might have a set of rims where they'll fit on, and if we don't use them on a tractor, they'll be great to have around for moving stuff around. So I thought about putting them on here, but to make this tractor all work together, this is the right combination. Any more tire in the rear, it'll tip forward. Any more tire in the rear, it'll break the rear axles with the amount of weight that we got. 275 pounds of weight on the back. 25, 50, 75, yeah, about not quite 275, but it's a lot of weight, man. It pushes, it'll push like crazy now, but so the combination we have here is right for many, many, many reasons. I know I'm very tempted to go 26 inches, but all right, guys, that is the update. This is take 3, so I don't remember if I covered the new phone or not, but there should be a YouTube short. There it is. Can't wait to get that phone started. So I'm going out Friday with Leroy. Like I said, I'm sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but Leroy's doing the solid and garbage hauling at his new job, so I'm going to go along because he can take riders with him. And I'll spend Friday just chilling on the road. Sarah is going to a seminar, so she'll be gone, and the kids will be somebody to sit, so I'll go crazy without my family. So instead, I'm going to go for a ride with my good friend Leroy. Should be an awesome time. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to end the video here. And we are so close. Basically, got to check the oil and finish the weld, put the tires on, drop it down. And then we want to go and put those awesome headlights in there and switch those over to LED. And it'll be awesome. It'll be absolutely crazy. And then it's going to be time to get stuck into that again. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Headlamp guy. See you in the next video, guys. Have a good time.